All right, y'all, let's talk about NFL Wildcard Weekend. Let's get straight to it. First game, Seahawks at the 49ers. I'm going to give my objective and then my bias pick. I'm going to do both. Objectively, I'm going to say the 49ers win. Biased, I want the Seahawks to win. I want Geno, my cousin Smith, long live the Smiths, to take down the 49ers. I'm going to put this in perspective. A lot of teams in these divisional games, when they play in the playoffs, a lot of these teams, if they went 2-0 in the regular season, they tend to lose in the playoffs. If you go through the history, a lot of them, they do not win in the playoffs. The last team to do it, in my from my memory serves me correct, was the Saints. This was the last year Cam Newton was the quarterback, either the last or second to last year. And the Panthers had a very good season. This was actually Cam Newton's best season since his MVP season when he went to the Super Bowl. And the Saints beat them 3 times in a row, including the playoffs. And that was because the Panthers did not have a good defense. They had their linebackers, but they didn't have the pass rush nor the back end, the secondary, to stop the Saints offensively. So they got 3-0 that season. So if you look at the rest, including, last year, the 49ers won twice against the Rams. They lost when it mattered the most. Shout out to the Rams in the NFC Championship game. Then the Cowboys. This was the first time Eli Manning and the Giants won the Super Bowl versus Brady. They lost twice, I believe. I could be wrong on that, but I believe they lost twice to the Cowboys and beat the Cowboys in the divisional round. Yeah, in the divisional round. So I do think there's a chance that the Seahawks do take down the 49ers, and I'm going to root for them to take down the 49ers. I do not want the 49ers to win. They are the ops. Brock, I don't got nothing against Brock necessarily. He's Mr. Irrelevant, but it's time to go home. Y'all won 10 games in a row. Y'all won more games than y'all were supposed to win. With this rookie, it's time for y'all to go back home. Well, from my biased perspective. Objectively, I'll pick the 49ers. Whatever. So the next game, Chargers at the Jaguars. Had Mike Williams been healthy, I was going to pick not only the Chargers to beat the Jaguars, I was going to go out on a limb and pick them to upset the Chargers in the next round. That way, it'll be the Bills versus the Chargers in the AFC Championship game. But that's not going to happen. Well, I don't believe that's going to happen, especially because Mike Williams, he's pretty much out unless the Chargers make it to the Super Bowl. He has a fractured back. This was on Brandon Staley. I think not only are they going to lose this game, they got beat really bad at home by the Jaguars first couple weeks in the NFL. I think, I'm going to say right now, I think the Jaguars going to win by 10 points. Brandon Staley's going to get fired. And the Chargers, they're going to do everything they can. And they're going to trade everything they got to trade to get Sean Payton, acquire Sean Payton to be their new head coach. That's my prediction there. Okay, next game. I believe it's the Giants. The Giants and the Vikings. I could be wrong in that. But yeah, Giants and the Vikings. Let's see. Man, this is tough. I'm going to say objectively, I'm going to say the Vikings win. I'm going to say they win by 3 points. They're at home. This is a game that they probably would have lost had they been away. But I'm going to say because they're home, because they're home, they're going to win by 3 points. I think there's going to be another close game. The last game when they played the Giants was close, but they won at home. I think they got more than enough firepower to win. Now, bias, I'm going to be honest. I actually want the Giants to win. Brian Daboll, he's my coach of the year. And I think that he can outcoach Kevin O'Connell in that battle. I think he can outcoach him. So I wouldn't mind seeing the Giants win that battle. So I'll say biased perspective, biased POV, I'll pick the Giants. But objectively, I'm going to pick the Vikings to barely win. Ravens versus Bengals is going to be a blowout. Yeah, it's going to be a blowout. It's definitely going to be a blowout. Yeah. If Lamar was playing, I would, from a biased POV, I would take the Ravens. But objectively speaking, they're going to blow out the Ravens, in my opinion. The Ravens defense is very good. Shout out to Roquan Smith. He's a top 5 linebacker. I say top 3. You know, shout out to him. Congrats to him on getting his new contract. But they need Lamar Jackson, and they need to fire Greg Roman as their offensive coordinator, or else they will never take it to the next level, so to speak. So yeah, I got the Bengals winning that. Bills versus Dolphins. I got the Bills blasting the Dolphins. Skylar Thompson is the quarterback, so they don't have no chance. Even if Tua was there, I would still say they don't have no chance, to be honest with you. Even though it would be closer, the Bills, look, Josh, I was going to call him Josh Mahomes. That's ridiculous. Josh Allen, he's been electrifying in the playoffs. I mean, electrifying. They decimated the Patriots last year, so I think they're going to do the same thing this year. That's funny. Back-to-back divisional games in the playoffs. So, but yeah, that's going to be a blowout. And then last but not least, the Cowboys versus the Buccaneers. I have the Buccaneers winning in an upset. Objectively, and from a biased perspective, I want the Buccaneers to win. I do not want the Cowboys to win. I want them to go straight back home. But objectively speaking, I think that Dak Prescott is going to throw 2 interceptions. I think that the defense will be able to hold the Cowboys. I think that Leonard Fournette he'll be able to perform the way he performed the first game of the season, and Mike Evans, he'll catch a couple of touchdowns as well. So, yeah, I think it'll be a close game, but I think that Dak's interceptions are going to hurt them, and the Buccaneers will advance to the divisional round. So, those are my picks. Let me know what you think about my picks. What's your objective picks and your biased picks? Yeah, let me know overall. What do you have as the upset of the week? I'm going to say the Buccaneers, but the upset of the week could be the Seahawks being the 49ers. It could be. That point spread is so high. And remember, these are division teams. This is a division game. Like, these teams really know each other. So, I'm also saying this. Geno Smith, if you somehow find a way to lead the Seahawks to beat the 49ers, I will declare you as the best quarterback in the history of Seattle Seahawks. I will declare you the best quarterback, even over Russell Wilson, who used to be my favorite quarterback. Just in general, he was my favorite quarterback, even as a Rams fan. But yes, Geno Smith, I will declare you the best quarterback in the history of Seattle if you could take down this team that has won 10 games in a row. I just wanted to say that as my last thing for my prediction video. Yeah, that's about it.